Yo, 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 this master teacher of attraction. Welcome to my spot.
Nuck if you walk away. They ain't getting no choosing signals. Why these boys making videos if they don't know how? I don't even know how. Yes, I got a pet reptile. I ain't even in the now, but I'm from the now, and I know that I ain't trap. I be a proud, look, I can't pick it out. I be putting towels on, just letting them swimming in these choosing signals. I say have a limit. Look, you understand? Stop listening to these boys telling y'all code pro. Choosing signals all day. And if you ain't getting none, get your ass in the gym. Start getting some fruit and meat and get my course below. Camera color, aka master teacher. Trash.
Yeah. Yo, back in here, man. So, we got Angie again on here.
I'm gonna keep coming on here because this is my shit too.
AKA Butterscotch Love, right?
Butterscotch Love. He said I say it like a Mississippi slave.
Say it like old girl that just came out with that movie, Harriet Tubman. So with this one, we had to talk about Norbit, and his life is relatable to a lot of dudes. And if you want to see if you messing up out here, if you trying to compare your life to other dudes and see like, man, am I slipping? Watching that movie will let you know if your life is similar to that, because Norbit was living a terrible life. Okay, first of all, he was an orphan in that movie, so he was an orphan, and basically he had, and this some like movie shit that happened that don't happen in real life, but he had she looked like a vegan chick, but she was looking like a skeleton. But he had this one girl that wasn't as big as what's old girl, the big girl, Rasputia. Okay, even got a Southside Chicago name. So, Rasputia was a girl that he met in his childhood growing up because he couldn't get no other hoes. Okay, so this was his only option. Okay, so she started choosing on him, and she would protect him from other kids picking on him.
No, you gotta tell how they first. Oh, okay, you just did when you said that, because that's basically how they first met. It's because kids was beating him up, and then she beat up the kids that was beating him up, and then she was like, "You got a girlfriend?" He was like, "No," and then that's when it happened.
Right, and that's when it started going down. Okay, and then he met her family, and it was 3 muscular brothers, and they would start, they would like treat him, like he was a square. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was still treating him like a square, but Rasputia, that was her brother, so she ain't really like intervene or anything. He himself didn't even intervene in that. So you can see that as not standing up for yourself. So if you kind of like relate to that, then that's one thing right there. But so they was just going years and years. Norbit is going through all this. Rasputia has started getting it popping with the dance instructor that she was going to get dancing lessons with. Okay, so basically start running loose on Norbit. Okay. And then there's one scene where, a 400-pound Rasputia, 400-pound Rasputia would just jump out of the bathroom, straight out the bathroom, across the room, and break the bed with Norbit in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even see how them two would get together and do anything, because that dude's so skinny and she's so big.
Yeah, you talking about when they first had their that scene where they had, after they had got married or whatever, and then they had sex for the first time. I guess she ran and jumped on Norbit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the most important part.
You're mixing it up because
he married her. He married Rasputia. So, damn, I forgot that.
Yeah, that was before that scene with the trainer or whatever, and then Norbit came home and then he saw them in the bed together. He was like, "You cheated on me," and all this stuff, and then he got real emotional about it.
Yeah, he got in his feelings. He got really into his feelings. And what did he do after that? Is that when he met the old vegan chick?
Why did you call that woman vegan?
Because she looked like a vegan.
That was the girl that Norbit had grew fond of whenever he was in the orphanage, because they had got fake married to each other under the tree with ring pops, and then she had got adopted. She got
adopted out. That's what happened. And I think that same day he ended up like meeting her again. Is that how it went?
I don't know if it was in that same day, but shortly after that scene, yeah, he ended up meeting her again, and she was like, "You want to go out to eat?" And he was just so excited. And then whenever they actually met up, she was with her fiance.
Right. And Norbit was so happy to finally get a date with somebody that wasn't 325 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He was so happy. This never happened before, you know what I'm saying? Like, this never happened. And this was the girl that he had a crush on before.
I believe that's more of what it was, is that he wanted to meet back up with his first love.
Right. And
because Rasputia really wasn't his love of his life.
And then that's when he got, is that when he got pimped out by them pimps?
All the pimps took him to the salon.
Pimps took him to the salon.
Whatever.
Pimped him out.
Mm-hmm.
So
that
he
was
got
shortly after that, yeah.
So he got whole ready that day, and yeah, all that other stuff really important. It ain't important to this. So, yeah, he got whole ready. They went out on that date, and the other thing,
Rasputia had followed them to that date, or to that
I forgot about the swimming part. Because Rasputia was getting jealous, because she was seeing old girl, an old vegan girl chick. So she started throwing shade at her. And
talk about Norbit don't like no skinny women or something like that.
Right, trying to fuck it up for him while she was cheating on him. And it'd be a lot of dudes on YouTube getting consultations, and they be going through the same type of situations and things. And that's why the movie sounded so surreal, because like, let's take it be dudes calling into like Mr. Lucario show, for instance. They be calling about this type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? And they be living this type of lifestyle, and they be wanting to know how to live the fantasy life of, being able to cold approach women or get choosing signals and do all this normal stuff. But they see it as a fantasy because of the life they live in. And Eddie Murphy had to have seen somebody going through this or live it himself. I don't know which one it was.
I highly doubt he lived that himself because he's known to be a player, and yeah, he been famous since he was what since the 80s. So this ain't about him.
Man, so he was watching other people. Probably one of his homeboys.
I don't know. I just know he ain't experienced that. Have y'all seen? Did you see Eddie Murphy in Coming to America? Do he look like he would be in that situation? Okay.
Well, as far as like how good looking he is,
they know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's okay. People know what I'm talking about.
Because I can't really judge that.
Not only that, it's just that his fame, stuff like that. He's not, the average person like Norbit. You can't really compare the character Norbit to Eddie Murphy.
Well, he directed it, right?
I'm pretty sure that he came up with that, or that movie was written because somebody, people observed. It was from somebody's observations. It could have been from somebody's life experience that they knew, or they just thought it up.
And y'all, this how people in Missouri get down. It be skinny black dudes just looking just like Norbit, and then they get with some 350-pound white girl. I don't know what's going on in that relationship where they got together, but I'm telling you, I see it way too much down here. A lot more than in Chicago and Illinois, period. I mean, it's crazy. Skinny black dudes getting with 350-pound, big girls. I'm talking about Michelin man status. But yeah, man, just wanted to, if you was trying to, gauge your life and see like where you was at, man, all you gotta do is watch Norbit. And if you ain't scooped down to that level, or that's where you coming from, trying to see where you coming from, man, if you're not there, then you doing a lot better than somebody else. Cause I'm telling you, I see people every day out here that's living that. And, it gotta be a bad situation. But, that's it, man. And, but, Scotch Love, you got anything else to say?
Peace, y'all.
All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later on the east side coast.
I took about 3 of them, 3 of them nighttime pills. That's why I sound like this. I don't know why he sound like that. He said that's his sexy voice. He sounds.
This my pimp voice.
His pimp voice.
Man.
So we ain't high for no. We don't want people saying that we high for crack or marijuana. So that ain't what it is.
Yeah, if y'all want to copy my voice, I got
a cold and I took 3 nighttime cold pills.
This how you talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because people always say that we not high. We just got that, that cool, goofy, chill personality.
Hey,
we vibe real good together.
Hey, when you get a phone call, you know how you clear your voice. You start to clear your voice, and you're like, wait, you pick up the phone because she called you.
Yeah, that's how you used to talk to me on the phone.
Hey, what you on? Shit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go, man.
We gotta go. Come on. Bye.
All right, y'all.